Okay, here we are again for another roll reveal. This one is reveal number 460, 1940D plastic tube roll. Don't generally find 1940D rolls in uncirculated, so this is going to be an exciting little adventure that we can go on here. Right now, I have 3 people watching. Hello to all 3 of you watching. The rest of you will catch up. So here's the roll. And I cut the tape on it ahead of time. It looks like a very nice roll. I am going to pour it out and get started. Let's see. Now here we have coin number 1. We'll go to Ant 2242. Hey Brian. Check out my 40Ds. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at what is available, known to exist in 1940D. Oops, that's the wrong link there. Use that link. Go here, type in 1940, and hit your D mint mark, and then hit enter. It's that simple. Well, there's a little that needs to be replaced there, but that's a picture of a doubled eyelid to the north. We've got a small double die obverse. We've got a small double die reverse. Well, a pretty decent double die reverse. So we've got 2 double die obverses, a double die reverse, and a bunch of repunch mint marks. Now, 1940D repunch mint marks are not the easiest to find. There's only 5 different ones listed. Excuse me. So here we get going. Alright, so there's coin number 1, 1940D. This one goes to Ant 2242. And taking a look around at what we can see. Not finding much of anything on the obverse here. Let's look at the reverse and see if we've got a double die reverse. Not frequently found, but there is one out there that we know about. Hello, Coin Junkie. All right, nothing there for the Ant. We move on to coin number 2. Coin number 2 for Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray, here we go. Well, there's minor problems on this one. A couple of pretty decent sized scrapes there. Couple of spots here and there. Take a look at the obverse, now the reverse. And not a double die. Hello, Tim. That's number 2. Now let's take a look at coin number 3. Coin number 3 goes to Eric. And for Eric, what do we have here? Okay, underneath the scope. Okay. There's nothing in around the date. Mint mark. Nothing on the eye. Okay, nothing on the reverse, or obverse, I mean. I keep getting these confused for some reason today. You ever get that? I get days where I get yellow and white. So I can't seem to call it the right color. I know the difference between the colors. I just can't seem to call things the right color. Oh, so you know that white taxi cab over there. I mean yellow. Yeah. Should fumble around like an idiot looking for the right words. So this is Woody. A little bit of Woody going on here on this 1940D Lincoln Cent. You can see minor stripes going all the way across the design. Hello, Christopher. A little bit nicer on this side. You can see them a little more clearly. No doubling here, though. That's for Mr. Fletcher. Now let's try number 5. Coin number 5. We'll go to Chris. Hello, Ronald. This will be Chris's coin. Nothing on the date or the mint mark. Nothing on Liberty. Check the reverse. Yeah, I got nothing there. So we'll move on. Coin number 6. Coin number 6 for Joe McBride. And Joe. Well, it's another decent 1940D, but it doesn't have anything going on in the obverse. I'm doing well, Ron. I have a slight allergy issue because the coins that I received this week came from a cat house where there's cats, and I am allergic to cats, so they make me snort and snot. Crispy. Let's see, anything there? Nothing on the eye. Nothing in the motto. Flip it over, take a look at the other side. And nothing there. So move on to coin number 8 now. Ant. Yes, you did have a double die in the last roll. But don't forget, Chris, the terminology is actually doubled die. Has a D on the end of double, because a double die would be 2 dies. We're talking about a doubled design on 1 die. So doubled die. The die is doubled, not multiplied. What, not doubling? I don't see anything doubling. Number 9, Sireg. Not really anything here. I don't understand your question, Ronald. You have to ask the entire question. Oh, some spotties on this. This was a roll ender at one time. And on that one, move on to coin number 10. Oh, fingers are too clean. They slide too much. I can't pick anything up. Alright, we're just looking at the reverse on this one first, I guess. Just how it happened to land. Let's see. Okay, here's the obverse. Got nothing there. Now number 11, Josh. Nothing on the obverse. This one's nothing on the reverse on this one. This reveal, immediately following this reveal, I'll be moving on to the other reveals listed for today. Got a total of 3 of them today. 460, actually 3 additional ones. We've already done 2. Get 5 done altogether today, and then I'll have 2 remaining from this week's stash to get done this week. I'll probably do those tomorrow. Alright, nothing on the obverse here. And nothing there. Now number 13. Parvis. Something to understand when hunting for dye varieties is that you're not looking for a list of dye varieties. You're looking for anything that doesn't look right. Then you figure out what it is after that. You use your list to identify what you found. You don't use your list to identify what to look for. Now, I may mislead you just a little bit by stopping the search on the reverses on certain dates, but that is only to make the show go a little bit faster because there are no known double dyes for that side of the coin. But it doesn't mean you should never check them. It just means that we're not going to during a 30-45 minute show. See, there's a difference. We do check them afterward. We do look at both sides of every coin prior to turning them loose to their new owners, which is part of why processing the reveals can take up to 2 weeks. Sometimes a little longer depending on how quickly I get them shipped to Florida. Some of which, especially during this time of year, can have to do with tropical weather. Hurricanes, tropical storms, things like that tend to slow the mail process down. Tend to slow us down too if we're preparing for a storm. I can guarantee you if we're preparing for a storm, we are not preparing to finish your reveals. It just makes sense. Here's one for Malcolm. Malcolm now with coin number 16. Got plenty of wood grain on these, but I'm not seeing any dye varieties really. I have certain areas where I look for the development of dye doubling. That's because of the commonality in how different dye classes double the same general areas of the design. First, I look for repunchment marks on coins that could be eligible to have repunchment marks. The next thing I look for is any spread doubling toward the edge of the design, toward the rim on the 9, and on this case, the 4 and the 0. Then I check the eye for doubling, check the ear for doubling. And I come up here and I go around the motto, looking for doubling toward the rim, and for doubling in liberty, either going up or down or toward the rim. I see none of that on this particular coin, so I flip it over and take a look at the other side. And on the other side, the reverse side, I'm looking for an extra outline around the outside edge of the wheat stalks. I look for my dots between the E and the pluribus and the unum to be round. If they're round, they're normal. If they're egg-shaped, they are not normal. These are round. I just look for an overall general extra thickness in the outer lettering and the outer design. Don't have it. So I look in the center, and the very center of the design is right about here. And I look for any doubling around or along the edges of the lettering, the bottom of the C, the bottom of the E, the top of the TED, ST, and the N here. That's generally where your class 4 doubling is going to show up first, because class 4 doubling occurs when the hub is out of, or when the die is out of perfect alignment, when the hub comes down and presses the design onto the die. What happens then, you get part of the design that's out of alignment, and the rest of the design is in alignment. The part that's out of alignment will be near the middle of the design. Generally spread in a cardinal direction, being that north, south, east, or west, or any of those combinations thereof. It won't be a very far spread, but you'll see it. It'll be enough to notice. It's kind of like a relatively heavy doubled ear, only on the reverse side instead of the obverse side. See, because the center of your design on this side is right down here. That's if you get these concentric die rings like this right here. That's a scratch that was placed into the die placed into the master die while it was spinning around, receiving its cut. Either that, or it's a rotary brush type thing that they use near the center of the design to clean the die, and it puts scratches in the die in a concentric or with the center in alignment with the center anyway. So we look on the reverse again for the same thing that we look for in the last coin. We find a little bit of spotting and a Larry or two. Not much else going on here. Doesn't look like there's any hub doubling, so we're going to move on to the next coin. That was Parvis, coin number 18. Now, coin number 19. My hands are almost too dry. There we go. Coin number 19 for Stephen. Quite honestly, the one thing I was really looking for more than anything in this roll would have been repunch mint marks. Any one of the half dozen or so known repunch mint marks would be a very welcome surprise. How about that? For this roll. Because they are indeed not common. Not easy to find. Here's one for Ronald. And Ronald will pick up this 1940D. Nothing on the mint mark. Nothing on the I. Oh, Carl. Here we are on the reverse now. Nothing special on the reverse. Now 21. 21 goes to Otis. And Otis gets it's a normal obverse. Normal reverse. So normal coin. Now number 22. Kelly Ray. Not a repunch mint mark, so nothing on the I. Nothing on the motto or liberty. And nothing, so it seems, on the reverse. So do 23, coin number 23. Now we'll go to penny hoarder. Nothing on the obverse. And nothing on the reverse either. Number 24 goes to Mary. 24 to Mary. Nothing on that side. Nothing on that side. Now 25, halfway through the roll, here we are, goes to Eric. Have not had much luck today on rolls. Trying to drum up a little bit of luck somewhere. Alright, nothing obverse. Nothing on the reverse. It's now coin number 26. Chuck. Normal there. And all over the obverse. Now for the reverse. Nothing. Nothing. Now coin number 27. Number 27 to Ant. Nothing there. Got nothing with that one. Here's number 28. Mr. Birchman. What does Mr. Mike get? Normal around the mint mark. Nothing for the motto. Liberty. Let's check the reverse. Nope, no doubling on the reverse either. How about 29? Adam? Now, let's see here. Okay, nothing on the date or the mint mark. Nothing doubled on Liberty. Not a double die lid. Let's move to the reverse. Nothing. Number 30. Mr. Birchman. Here is coin number 30. Okay. Nothing there. Now coin number 31. 31 to run. Now number 32. Crispy. number 33. 33 now. Let's see what we got for number 33. Josh Carr. And nothing on the mint mark or the date, the motto, Liberty, eyelid. Flip it over, take a look at the reverse. A little bit of machine doubling on the reverse on coin number 33, but it's nothing to be excited about. Machine doubling is very common. Anyone who really knows the difference between hub doubling and machine doubling will skip right by the machine doubling, because it very simply has no value. Steven, next coin up, number 34. Now, that being said, I have seen people pay pretty decent money to get a sample set of machine doubling so they can take a very close look at it to see what they have and learn the difference using that between machine doubling and double dies. Hub doubling and double dies, the same thing. It's doubling that occurs at the time the die is created, usually hubbed into the die, so they call it hub doubling. In fact, pretty much always hubbed into the die. The term die doubling is kind of a misnomer because it's not the die doing the doubling, but it is a doubled die, so die doubling would be a verb that works with that to a certain extent. You're doubling the die with a design that's already doubled. Double dies are not created on the die so much. Well, they are actually. Double dies are created on the die. I was thinking backwards. I get one of my tired spells. I'm sure most of you who know me can pick that out in a heartbeat. Also, for those who didn't happen to be here earlier in the morning, during the morning time reveals, announcement that we will be having an auction this evening at 7 p.m. right here on the Copper Coins channel. A couple of hours of excited, frenzied buying and bidding on a number of coins, rolls, bags, a lot of stuff coming up for auction this evening. Got nothing on that one. And nothing here on the reverse. That's number 37. Moving on now to coin number 38. Got Mr. Fletcher. I won't be able to return immediately for the next broadcast. It will fall in time at 2 o'clock. That's 38. Moving on to coin number 39 now. For Taco John. Nothing on that one. Now let's see who we've got for coin number 40. Number 40 coming right away. Here it is, Carl. And I'm not seeing anything special on this one. Okay, 41 up next. Sereg. Coin number 41. Here it is. Well, all normal there. All right. How about number 42? Number 42 goes to Josh. See what we turn up on coin number 42 here. It's like a nothing again. All right, not a double die. Goes my dog. Shut up, Sherman. And next up, coin number 43. This one goes to Parviz. And I'm not seeing anything here. Let's take a look at the other side and see. Yeah, nothing there. How about number 44, penny hoarder? Looks like I'll be just about 30 minutes between these two shows. And now number 45, Kelly Ray. Nothing on the obverse there. Let's check the reverse. Nothing there. Hopefully something good in the next one, that's for sure. Kind of falling short here today. So number 46. This one's for Sissy. Looks like all these are going to come out pretty much the same. No die varieties. We've got nothing else going on in this roll that is of substantial merit. Number of slightly spotted to spotty coins. You're right. Can't wish them in there. Alright, here's number 47. This one goes to Crispy. Auction tonight's going to be a nice one. We've got a lot of interesting things coming up. It's a large mix auction. We've got little baggies of stuff. We've got single coins. We've got slabs. We've got boxes and bags full of coins. We've got rolls. Everything you could imagine having in the Copper Coins auction will be there. The list will be found at coppercoins.com/auction. AUCTION. coppercoins.com/auction. All of the items up for sale this evening will be at that web address for you to take a look at the list, kind of formulate your bidding strategy. Copper coins, there it is. Malcolm just put it in there for you. coppercoins.com/auction. That coin number 59, I can't get the holders apart. There we go. Steven? 49 goes to Steven. 2 coins left in this roll. This is the first of those 2 coins, and it is a normal 1940D. And that one is normal. Now we hit number 50. Final and last coin in this roll, which has turned out to provide absolutely nothing for die varieties. Coin number 50 appears to also be blank and absent of anything other than a 1940D Lincoln cent. So I'm going to be taking about a half an hour break here. I'll be back with the next show at 2 o'clock. Just in case you don't have a chance to return before then, I would like to see you at the auction this evening at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. You can come on to the Copper Coins channel and find the show. And I will be hosting the auction this evening. So here we go. This is what we have. It isn't much. It would be one roll of 1940D Lincoln cents in uncirculated condition. And that's what it looks like. Okay, I appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much, and I will see you at the reveal coming up at 2 o'clock.